Hello everyone, Nevyka here. Welcome to this next episode of Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 3. So, we are in the lovely Valflame Palace. We just witnessed the royal dance. It was beautiful. The only disappointment is that I wish the developers would let Rean dance with our actual love interest, but fine, sure. Put him with Elisa, Toa, I guess. I mean,
there's the back room.
Would you know it was cute?
Yes, let's go.
It was cute, so I'll let that slide. I'll let that one slide. So now we've been called upon by, I believe it is Osborne. It's not a good feeling at all, but hopefully Claire will have our back. I mean, she looks like she does. Trusting you, Claire. Okay. Let's go see what this is about. Greetings. His Majesty is waiting. Please enter. Okay.
Sir Rean Schwarzer has arrived.
Very good. See him in.
Noivus. Oh, it's just the Emperor.
I apologize for calling you here like this, Instructor Schwarzer.
For now.
No, it's an honor to have an audience with the Emperor.
Your dances with your sister and Alphen were a sight to behold. Your skills as a lead were just as impressive as the rumors suggested. I'm sure my daughter was very happy.
Well...
Awkward.
I'm only joking. You've helped out Oliver numerous times. You've rescued Alphen twice, and you saved Cedric's life at the end of the Civil War. My entire family is grateful for everything you and the rest of Class 7 has done. As the Awakener of the Ashen Knight, the very same one my ancestor once piloted, you have saved many lives and averted many crises.
So you knew the truth about Emperor Dreigels?
Yes, indeed, as well as the relationship between the Chancellor and yourself.
I expected he would. He's the freaking Emperor.
You know that, too?
Yes, I figured it out somewhere along the way. When I asked, the Chancellor didn't deny it, so I took that to mean my suspicions were correct. He and I have much in common. Both of us have lost loved ones to the foolish schemes of others.
I've heard about the Chancellor, but Your Highness?
It happened long ago. Have you perhaps heard anything regarding Olivert's birth mother?
I may have heard a rumor once. Apparently she was a commoner, but she passed away tragically.
The two of us enrolled at Thor's in the same year. She was a commoner, but her intelligence, grace, and bright smile were anything but common. We'd fight at times, but eventually we fell in love. Though both of us were young, we became involved with each other. She ended up dropping out of school and returning to her hometown. Then, sometime later, I found she had given birth to a boy. That boy was Olivert. I was still crown prince at the time. I wanted to make her my empress, but she refused. I was at least able to send one of the Vanders to guard her. My father and the lords of the 4 great houses had been pestering me to get married for years, but I held out hope she'd change her mind. However, when my father fell ill, a group of Jaegers seeking favor with one of the 4 great houses attacked her and Olivert. The oldest son of the Vander family managed to save Olivert, but she lost her life. My father passed on. I had lost her. I welcomed Olivert as the one ray of light left in my life and officially announced he was my son. Shortly thereafter, I married to ensure this tragedy would not repeat itself. She was the daughter of a small noble family working as a maid. Priscilla accepted my courtship despite knowing that my heart still belonged to my first love. Oliver seemed intent on walling himself off from everyone in the palace, but Priscilla was able to get him to open up. Now that is a hell of a stepmama. He finally accepted me as his father, and when the twins were born, he was just as happy as the rest of us, if not more so. And so that is the messy history of the current imperial family.
I had no idea. But are you sure it's all right to tell me all this?
It's no great secret. Most of the larger noble families already know. But my point is this. Both the Chancellor and I lost loved ones. But our sons yet live. Certainly a unique point of commonality, wouldn't you say?
That's true. Is that why you appointed him as Imperial Chancellor?
It's true that I felt an affinity with him. However, the most important factor was his negotiation of the ceasefire with Liberl. The events of Hamel wounded my heart deeply. But I knew I could not allow them to be made public. He managed to get both the four great houses and Liberl to concede to his terms and put the 100 Days' War to an end. And so rose the first common-born Imperial Chancellor.
Now I understand. But in the 13 years since he became Chancellor, a lot has changed. The nobles have lost power, while he's only gotten stronger. And he's using that power to steer Erebonia in a dangerous direction. With all due respect, I don't think it's right to sit back and let him continue.
Damn, Rean. Stick it to him, tell him.
I understand your concern. Oliver's as well.
Oliver feels the same.
Oliver is more concerned for his brother and sister's futures than anyone. In that respect, he sees the Chancellor as a bigger threat than the nobles do. However, things are not so simple. Regarding myself and the Chancellor, tragedies like Hamel, at times, this nation will make the most tragically foolish decisions. During the War of the Lions, the brothers of the royal family spilled each other's blood and pulled the nation into their feud. The history of Erebonia is smeared with blood and alight with flames, more than any other country.
He's right. Deception is an important tool in politics and war, but the thought of killing your own people as an excuse to invade another country.
As a teacher of history, I'm sure you have your own thoughts on this matter. So tell me, do you know the people of Erebonia to have a cruel temperament?
No. The people of Erebonia are sincere and value honor and pride. They think highly of martial skill, but know it is a virtue to use it only when absolutely necessary. The incidents you spoke of, it's almost as though a devil had been whispering in their ear.
Yeah, he's right.
Precisely. There is something in Erebonia, something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos. Perhaps it could be called a curse, one that has been with us since the founding of this nation. If you've read the Black Records, you may have some idea what I speak of.
The Black Records?
It would seem the Church is seeking them out, but the original writings are in the Imperial family's possession. Only those who succeed the throne are permitted to read them. They are records of the truth of this nation's history, and a prophecy of its future. An inevitable future, no doubt. I'm certain any attempts to avoid it will only cause things to become further warped and twisted. That is one of the reasons I am not putting a stop to the Chancellor's actions.
Sure, I don't know all the details, but both the Chancellor and His Highness understand the situation fully. Yet they...
And so, I plan to not avert my eyes and watch to the end.
Huh?
As the ruler of Erebonia, the empire mired in darkness and founded under a curse, I shall watch my sons, the Crimson Wings, the new light of the nobility, and Class 7, both old and new, to see if any of them can overcome the iron will of the Chancellor and light the way to a new path for this nation.
I promise to give everything I have to find this new path, not just as a member of Class 7, but on behalf of Thor's Military Academy and all its students and graduates.
You're aware that would include both myself and the Chancellor, yes? But all the same, well said.
Welcome back. I'm not sure what you two spoke about, but I trust it was well worth the time.
Yes, most definitely.
Precisely. There is something in Erebonia, something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos.
Rean.
It's nothing. Major, can I ask you something?
Finished with your chat?
Ah. No. Go away. Wait your turn.
Your Excellency.
It would appear you want no need to speak with me about something. I can't take too much time out of my schedule, but I have a room prepared. Shall we?
We shall.
Yes, let's go.
Come on, Rean. Don't chicken out now. Ask him everything you want to ask. Go hard, go blunt.
Where are you headed, Ash?
Oh.
I gotta take a piss. Wanna join me? I think I'll pass. But let me say this. Don't so much as think about sneaking out. Huh? I admit it's a bit nerve-wracking, but this truly is a special event. We should all enjoy it together as Class 7.
Who would have guessed the pretty boy was just as big of a nag as that wild filly? Maybe somewhere along the line, I let those guys get to me.
Oh, is something the matter, sir?
Oh, yeah, I was just on my way back from the bathroom, but I noticed something strange.
Something strange, sir?
Yeah, it's just around the corner here.
Huh? What is this boy doing?
I believe this will be the first time we've been able to speak one-on-one like this.
About time.
Since, of course, that day 14 years ago.
His Majesty told me. General Craig, too.
So I've heard. His Majesty knows the truth of my circumstances. More or less. Craig and Van Dyke, on the other hand, only know the facts that float on the surface. They remain in the dark as to what truly happened to Brigadier General Gileath Osborne.
Why is he talking in third person? That's so weird. Maybe he's not himself, dude. Maybe whatever is whispering into people to make chaos is inside Osborne right now. What is it? The stuff in the Black Records. I forgot what it was called. You guys know. You guys know. Don't tell me in the comments though. I'm just speaking my mind. Don't confirm or deny nothing.
Then will you tell me? What happened 14 years ago? Why did you leave me? Why did you leave your son? Why did you become a completely different person? You trampled over everything in your way, robbed the people of their pride and independence, and planted the seeds of the Civil War. After what you did to Jirai, you annexed Crossbelt and North Ambria, and now you're planning a war with Calvard. At the same time, you're working with a black workshop and trying to bring all the darkest parts of the world toward the surface.
That's a pretty good summary of all his bullshit.
What are you... No. Why are you doing this?
It sounds as though you've figured a great many things out on your own. First, allow me to commend you for not being consumed by your false hero's title. Very well. I shall start with your first question. After I lost Kasha, I left you in Ymir, and 3 months later His Majesty bid me investigate the Hamel incident. Afterward, I went to negotiate with the Queen of Liberl. The Queen agonized over the decision, but I knew she wanted peace as soon as possible. Eventually, she agreed to the terms of the ceasefire. The noble officers behind everything, led by Lecter's father, were given the death penalty, and the 4 great houses were put in check, all in a single month. In recognition of my accomplishment, His Majesty appointed me Chancellor. I'm grateful to Teo. He accepted my request not to reveal anything to you, but at the same time, it meant I had to sever my ties to both you and him. As a revolutionary, taking on the 4 great houses, I needed to be on my own. I couldn't have anything holding me back.
So her name was Kasha, the woman who gave birth to me.
Once I became Chancellor, I crushed those who opposed me, expanded our railway network, and garnered even more power. Behind the scenes, I also made deals with Ouroboros and joined forces with the Black Workshop. After the incident in Liberl, I cut ties with the Snakes and robbed them of the Black Workshop's loyalty. Then, 2 years ago, I used Rufus to fell the Noble Alliance from within. And ultimately, I stole Ouroboros' phantasmal blaze plan right out from under them.
What even is the Phantasmal Blaze plan?
You better frickin' answer.
And what are you planning to do with it?
By this point, it's safe to say Ouroboros' goal is no different from their gospel plan in Liberl. The acquisition of Adios' treasures, the Septarian. In Crossbell, they used the false phantasm to awaken the blaze in Erebonia. But the prize they seek is more than simply that blaze. This dark land once housed 2 treasures. The clash between the 2 of them resulted in the creation of the Great One. All the people, things, and history of Erebonia are inexorably entangled in its blessings and its curse. I'm sure you've been able to deduce that much from certain historical documents you've been reading.
What are you?
No!
Pardon me, Your Excellency.
Go away, Claire!
The Emperor is calling for you.
Go away, Emperor.
Understood. That shall be all for now.
Wait! We're not done yet!
That's right.
There's so much more I need to ask. How did you survive being shot through the heart? Are you the same as the Jaeger King, the Steel Maiden, and Siegfried? Or Does it have something to do with the scar on my chest and this power I have?
14 years ago, when we were attacked, your heart was punctured by debris. Kasha, your mother, she begged me to save you. So, I made the decision to give my heart to my son.
What? What?
That is the reason Crow Armbrush shot to my chest did not find its mark. I'll leave the rest for you to figure out. It's the same riddle I've given to the Ironbloods.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Major, escort him back to the venue. Our gallant hero seems a bit disoriented at the moment.
How the hell is he alive? I am confused. Ash, please, what were you doing to that gentleman? Ah, the hairstyle. Yeah, that's sure. Don't recognize you
Resin
now.
gun that fires gunpowder bullets. Can't be found by metal detectors. Everything falling into place like this is way too convenient. I don't like it.
What is he doing? Oh god.
Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers.
Is this like Crow all over again? What is he doing? Why do people gotta act on their own without consulting with anybody? Why does this always happen in these games? So many questions. Like one answer and 5 more questions. Wonder if Rean's gonna tell anyone. I hope he does. Or no, maybe not. Oh gosh, I don't know.
I know His Excellency isn't a normal person, but I believe somewhere deep down he still cares for you.
Yeah, with his black hole of a heart.
Huh?
Myself, Lecter, Milliam, likely even Rufus as well. His Excellency has personally lent his help to each of us.
To use you. He doesn't care. He uses you, Claire.
It's possible he thought of us as a replacement for you.
Thank you. I'll try to sort through all this, somehow.
So innocent.
Rean! Instructor Rean!
I heard His Majesty called you in to speak with him?
Chancellor Osborne as well.
You spoke with both of them?
You're looking a little bit green around the gills there.
She's right. What happened?
I can't talk about it just yet. All I can say is that nothing is over yet. And something's about to begin. Once this party's over, can we all get together and talk?
Yes, of course. I think I can better explain what's going on behind the scenes now.
If time permits, I'll tell you all about my circumstances too.
We can come too, right?
Yeah, we're all on the same boat at this point.
You too, Joa. Of course. I'll be there.
Where's Ash?
Yeah, I like how nobody has wondered where the hell Ash is, but Rean?
Huh?
I don't see him anywhere nearby.
Nice going, guys. Kurt, you should have known better.
Wasn't he talking with you earlier, Kurt?
Yes, he said he needed to use the restroom. Though that was some time ago.
Yeah, like an hour ago.
Is it happening?
Lecter! Claire!
So that's how the Orphan of Hommel's gonna be used, huh? Claire! Milliam! With me!
So that's how the Orphan of Hommel's gonna be used?
Let's follow them.
Oh! Where Where is everyone headed?
Did something happen?
Please wait here. I'll go ask.
He certainly doesn't change.
Ah, but that's what makes him him. He's a warrior with an iron will, ready to put his life on the line. It's comforting to know such a person is our leader.
Well, well. It would appear you're already fitting in as a member of the group.
I knew it. I knew it. The newest Iron Blood baby boy. He'll fit right in. The whole group's a group of either innocent, naive dummies or bitches. Earlier, here we go.
I plan to make this announcement during the summer festival.
I can't imagine it will be easy. But knowing you, you're already well prepared.
You're too kind.
Here we go.
Pardon the intrusion.
You are...
Ash Carbide of Thor's Branch Campus, Class 7.
I guess your disguise didn't work, Ash. Gosh darn it. Should have put on some glasses like Rean or something.
The third survivor of Hamel. What have you come here for?
Hamel. So it comes back to that yet again.
My left eye's aching real bad. Been that way since I was a kid. That scene is burned into it. Even years later, when I was taking care of my mom, I kept hearing the voice. Kill the vile one. Kill the vile one. The Jaegers that attacked the town were slaughtered. You executed all the masterminds. Hamel's name was wiped off the map. You're the one who let this happen, Emperor. Maybe the Queen of Liberl is just as guilty for keeping quiet. Or maybe the other two, for running away and leaving me for dead. Or even that Scarecrow guy, the son of the mastermind. Hey, tell me.
He's going crazy.
Who do I gotta kill to get rid of all this pain?
Where's Rean when you need him?
The curse.
Yes, this is the sacrifice from the prophecy. It is only fitting it be me. But don't aim for my heart. That won't do you any good. Aim here. It would be your best chance of killing me, if there is any chance at all.
What the hell is happening, y'all?
Ash, was it? It won't work on him. He's no human. I have my doubts he's even capable of dying.
Your Majesty.
I don't want this young man's actions to be wasted. Ash, I am the one responsible for Hamel. Let your years of suffering end with me.
Why the hell would you...
Shoo. There we go.
What?
Wow.
Damn it! He needs medical attention!
Come on, Emma. Oh no, take them away!
Princess! Be strong, Your Highness.
Get the medics! He's lost too much blood! Be careful moving him!
Is he the one responsible?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I thought we'd captured all the Calvardian agents. Is there a chance he was one of them?
A Verne Company gun made with resin parts. It would not have been found by a metal detector. Unfortunately. I cannot deny the possibility.
Well, boys and girls, that was a trip. So, that's what's been bugging Ash for the longest time. He has some of that curse in him, just like, I'm guessing, Rean does, just like Osborne. There's a lot of that going around lately. I can't even begin to theorize what's going on. This just took a huge turn. I had read the Black Records once. A long time ago. Back when I finished Trails of Cold Steel 2 for the second time, a couple years back. I had only read it once, so I don't fully recall what it was, but I remembered something about the Dark One and the Septarian and how they're what's really going on behind the scenes in this whole series that they haven't even barely touched upon. Only with the Black Records do you really get to hear about it, and then like this super vague general talk from usually the villains or people like Thomas. So the fact that it's all coming out right now was very unexpected. And right now Cedric like pretending to be shocked that the Emperor died. I think he's in on it too. Like I believe a lot of people there are acting right now. And apparently Lecter knew something like this was gonna happen. It's so stupid how Ash got away from everyone else. Going to the restroom. Come on, Kurt. I'm just glad Rean finally got to hear what he needed to hear. I wish he got more answers. Hopefully he will still get more answers. And I can't wait to hear him explain everything to everyone else and see how they react and find out what the hell Gaius has been up to. And you know what? After this next cutscene... Oh, by the way, I believe the next chapter is the last one. We're almost done with this game. After the cutscenes of the beginning of chapter 5, I think I will read the Black Records again and refresh my memory as to what the hell they say, especially after seeing that scene and whatever we're gonna see next in these next cutscenes, because you know every cutscene in the beginning of a chapter is like super long. So hopefully we get more information from other people. I am not saddened by the Emperor's death. We hardly knew him. We hardly got to know him. Crap, this last conversation we had with him was like the first deep conversation we ever had with the man. And he seemed to he was willing to give himself to the sacrifice. And whatever that means. And I'm sure we'll go, aha, when we read the Black Records in the next episode. So, I don't know, man. It seems like there's so many things going against class 7 right now. And it seems like the end goal for the enemies is this dark one, which seems to be like this supreme god or something, a supreme, I don't know, knight. Apparently there was 2 of them that clashed and collided. This dark one, this megazord that is a curse to everyone and the blessing, and maybe what happened to Ash right now is the dark one just trying to get itself back into being and to take over the world or some shit. I don't know. It's like the devil. It's just possessing people and making it its puppets. It's a lot going on that we don't know. A lot. I can't wait to replay this on my own and be like, oh yes, a lot of stuff makes sense now. Oh my goodness. Anyways, wow. I wonder what they're gonna do to Ash now. I'm sure we're gonna have to save him or something, because in the end, Ash himself is innocent. Those are my thoughts. It's whatever the hell this curse is that's driving him insane. I don't know if he's gonna be in class 7 anymore, but hopefully we'll at least keep him from like being executed, because you know that's what they're gonna try to do. I mean, what else could they do? He killed the emperor. Crap. Oh. Anyways, I just realized throughout all of this, we haven't heard a thing about Angelica. Wow, that kind of pisses me off. We already have another death and nothing about Angelica. Well then. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a big like. Comment below your thoughts. But no spoilers, please. No spoilers. Don't deny or accept any of my theories I'm speaking of throughout this video. That's just what I do. I just let you guys know my thoughts as I'm playing the game. I just don't want to get spoiled. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment below your thoughts, share the video, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes into this series. Until the next one, you take a lot of care. Jenny!